Hi guys, hi babes. So I know I made a bit of a negative video about men, so I wanted to balance that out and make something positive. Um, so we're gonna be talking about my type, my type of men, my type of man, the type of men that I allow in my life. I love generous men. Now, you don't have to be rich to be generous. It is an energy, it is a mindset. You do not have to be rich to provide for your partner. And like you really just you don't have to be the richest man in the world, like I promise you. It is so simple. It is the simple things that really drive me crazy in the best way. For example, I love when men will go out of their way to remember something very specific, very niche that I like, and they give it to me. I'm talking about things that I might have said that I liked in passing when I'm out shopping with them, or if they see something that I like from a store that I usually shop at, and I decide to put it on my wish list, and they remember it and they get it. Remembering what my favorite food is and surprising me with it sometimes. Oh my gosh. It's just like little things like that. It's not about the most expensive things. Like it's really about the mindfulness and the consideration. And that goes into my next point. I love a considerate man. A man who will literally always be like, hmm, if I do this, then what would my girl think? What would my partner think? How would my partner feel if I did this? It goes such a long way when someone is genuinely considerate of you and your feelings. And it really shows a lot of love and respect. And it shows that you're on their mind 24/7. And that's what I like. Like someone that's always thinking of me and someone that always considers my well being and someone that considers what I like or what bothers me or what triggers me or makes me happy. Like someone that is considerate. Chef's kiss. Now, third of all, I don't need him to be super affectionate. I'm not really a PDA kind of girl. Like I don't need it, but I like it in doses. I'm not completely against it, but I love a guy that just, likes to touch. One of my love languages is physical touch. So I really do enjoy a guy that just loves to feel. I mean, I haven't really encountered one that has not enjoyed feeling me because I mean, I'm so soft and it's just so much fun to be so close to me and to actually touch me. Like, oh my God, okay, you're real? Like, I feel like that's how they think. Like, she's real. Like, yeah, I am. I love touchiness. I really do. Totally value it. Hmm. Another thing I love is somebody that's protective. I love feeling protected. I'm a very independent woman and I protect myself most of the time and I do everything myself most of the time. I fight for myself most of the time, but when I have someone in my life that I feel like is not only my partner but is low key my bodyguard, ugh, it makes me melt. It makes me melt. It makes me just always look for him like, oh my God, like where is he? Like know where he is at all times, like so I could feel safer and more secure. Mm-hmm. Mm, I love that. It drives me crazy. Another thing. Oh, and another thing about men being protective, like when you look like this, It's so scary going out alone sometimes because when you have inner and outer beauty, a lot of people are drawn to you, and some of those people are not good people. Some of those people are dangerous people. Some of those people are very sketch. And I just like having someone next to me to ward off any weirdos. And I'm trans, so I also might get some of those weirdos that want to harm me because they cannot stand my existence. So it's really nice to have a strong man on my arm or by me because it's like feel safe. And they know that they can't fuck with me and they can't even try any weird shit with me because you're here. I'm so grateful. Hmm. That's a turn on. Another thing, I love an ambitious man. I love a man with a plan. I've heard this saying so much. A man without a purpose is a jellyfish. I think I heard that the last I heard a variation of that quote, of that saying, was in Zom 100. If you haven't watched that anime yet, please watch it. It is crazy and it's so entertaining. And it's so upbeat and fast paced. And it's a feel good anime. It's a feel good zombie anime. And that's honestly the first time that I've seen an anime like that have both like a slice of life and like a happy, upbeat style while also having a zombie apocalypse going on. But anyway, I love a man with ambition, a man with a purpose. I feel like a man that doesn't have any drive or a dream is a lost man, and he's going to constantly look for things in a lot of the wrong places. And it will hurt me and drag me down in the process. I'm a very accomplished, ambitious person, a very driven woman, and I'm very goal oriented. And I already have my 5 year plan like set up. Like I already know, like it's in my phone. Like I have like a notes section of what I want my life to look like and everything ranging from my business model to my financial dreams, my goals, the trips that I want to go on within the next few years. And I just feel like I could not properly be with someone that does not have the same drive. It's a turn off because I work a lot, like I work hard. So, yeah, let's see. What did I not mention? Let's do something lighter. I love men that are not afraid to be. I said something lighter, but this is actually pretty deep. I love men that are not afraid to be vulnerable with me. You can ask any of my past partners. I love seeing men cry in front of me. It sounds very cruel when I say that without context, but it's just it's very beautiful to me when I see that someone that I love is, and a man, because this is very important. Society is so hell bent on making it seem weird for men to be emotional or be open with their vulnerabilities or to cry. Like, that's why a lot of men nowadays are so emotionally unavailable and they don't know how to process their feelings and they don't know how to communicate properly because society has hammered it into their minds that it's gay. Isn't that dumb? And that's why a lot of men like end up being in situations where they commit violent crimes or they end up being really toxic to their partners because they've been taught that healing yourself and going deep inside and confronting your feelings and being vulnerable and being soft and trusting and communicating is not a man thing to do. Like, ugh, God. And that could be so, so not further from the truth. Like, it is so attractive when a man is actually in touch with his emotions, you guys. When men are able to talk with me and be sad with me and, you know, be vulnerable and cry, I'm just like, oh my God, like we're connected. Like we're connected. Ooh, it excites me. It makes me so happy. I'm like, wow, you trust me. We're reaching the next level. Like, and then I start crying because, I'm a Scorpio. So I'm a very emotional body. I'm a very, very watery kind of person. Like, I'm very full of, because water represents emotion. I'm very just, like, not like up and down, but I kind of am up and down, but I know how to control it. I'm just very, I'm flowy. I'm very in touch with all of my emotions. And I really respect men that are not afraid to show their emotional sides. It's very nice. And we should encourage more of them to do it because I feel like it is very healing for them. Hmm. Okay, let's do something light. I like guys that like to eat a lot. Like, I love a foodie. I love to go out and try a lot of different restaurants and lunch spots and breakfast spots. Like, it's just eating out together is one of my favorite date ideas. So much fun. Oh my gosh. And I love to sit and I love to like binge watch shows while we get like a yummy like order of food, whatever it is. It's one of my favorite things ever. It is so, it's one of my love languages too, eating together. Oh my gosh. Itadakimasu. Oh my gosh. Um, I like guys that confident, but like not confident to the point where it's like a facade. Like, I like real confidence, like real raw, like I'm him. But not like in a way where it's like borderline narcissistic. We don't like that because that gets toxic really quickly. We like guys that are like, yeah, like I'm the man. I can do this and I'm handling this and I feel like the man. Like, let me do stuff for you. Let me be your man. Like, I love that. I love that. Nothing turns me off more than a guy that gets his friend to talk to me. That's such a big, that's an ick. Because now I gotta start talking to your friend and teach you a lesson. I'm just kidding. um, hmm. Oh, guys that like to rave. That's a big one. I love to rave. I rave at least once a month. I'm raving for a good 3 months, so until like March, because I have to save money for a big goal of mine. So I'm gonna be taking a little break from raving. My last rave was Countdown New Year's Eve, and it was so much fun. It was amazing. But yeah, I love a raver. I love a guy that I could just go crazy with, like headbang with, like fist bump with, and we could like, take party favors, of course, together and explore and ride the rides and fan each other off and hype each other up and dance on each other. Mm, so much fun. I feel like, I'm a solo raver. Like, I'm always like, I've never really had a rave day before. I've never had it, and I really want one so bad. I'm just that girl that's dancing in the crowd by herself, and everybody's watching in amazement. They're in awe, and they're like, "Damn, like she's dancing alone. Maybe I should dance with her." No, I'm too nervous. Like that's literally what they be thinking. I'm like, if you don't just get the fuck over here and dance with me, maybe we could actually like do something like and get to know each other, and maybe we'd be husband and wife eventually. I'm going too fast, but I'm just saying, like, it's hard being hot as fuck out here because people really don't be approaching me. You know, I'm so like happy go lucky. I'm dancing the night away. I'm smiling. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I'm so welcoming. And yeah, I talk to a lot of people. I have a lot of great conversations with people, but it just never reaches that point. But it's just the beginning of 2024, so I'm very sure that something will change this year. I have a good feeling in my stomach, like I'm gonna meet somebody very interesting this year. Although that is not my goal. Um, I am focused on myself this year. I'm focused on personal growth, personal development, and getting all of my goals in check this year. I have pretty much like three main goals that I'm saving money for. So I'm just working a lot and I'm slowly but surely getting there. Um, actually, no, not slowly, honestly, fast. I'm getting there really quickly because I'm putting my ass in gear. I'm getting up and I'm working, just like Kim said. I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna work. Yeah. Anything else? Oh yeah. The most important thing that I want to say before I end this cute little video. I love loyalty. Loyalty is so rare these days. It is so rare. I love a loyal man. Like I love a man like you could literally leave him to do whatever he wants and you'll just trust and know that he's gonna be like, thanks, but I got a girl, or oh my girl wouldn't like this. Mm, oh my girl think if I did this, I shouldn't do this. Like things like that. Like, oh, I would disrespect my girl if I did this. I probably shouldn't do that. Like things like that. Like I think that is so important to have in a partner. Oh my god. Someone that like, actually listens to your concerns and they don't dismiss them as you being crazy or insecure. Like someone that actually, puts some respect on your name and they're like, oh, this is the goddess that I'm with and she's the best and nobody else can touch her. She's the fucking best. I only see her. I ride for her. She's at the top. She's my priority. None of these hoes can ever compare. I need a guy that's gonna think like that. Okay? That's a requirement. Okay, that's a requirement. That's a huge requirement. If he don't think like that, I don't want him. You're not gonna Simone Biles me. I'm not gonna be chasing you. You're not the. Let me not. Let me not go off. But yeah, if a guy wants to be in my life, he has to put me as his number one. I understand family, of course, takes priority, and because I'm very big on family too, because I'm loyal to my family. Okay, loyalty goes much farther than just relationships, like romantic relationships. Um, but yeah, I love a loyal nigga. So that's all the things that I really love in men, and there's probably a lot more little ones, but I'm not gonna spill all of my secrets just yet. You'll have to get to know me a little more the more you're exploring my channel and getting to know me and watching the videos that I put out because I'm back on YouTube. Like I just decided to just start filming and just talking and being me. Probably because I reached a point where I feel completely comfortable and confident in myself. I'm 25. My brain has developed fully, pretty much, right? So this is me, and I'm not even at my peak. I'm so happy with myself. So yeah, yeah. It was so nice to talk to you guys about the types of guys that I like. Hopefully we can kiki about something else in the future that's also a fun topic. So leave any suggestions in the comment box below. And yeah, I love you, babes. Bye.